Murderers love this area because it's so easy to hide the corpses. Do you think it's easy to be a serial killer in this day and age? Do you think there's still serial killers in this day and age with all the technology that we have? I heard something about like this lake serial killer where coincidentally there were a lot of people dying in this lake. I think it's in Texas. But it started getting, like, the number of casualties started getting suspiciously too high. And so some people are like, oh my gosh, is there a serial killer in that area? Pure coincidence? I think not. You know? I think about Ember in another timeline, and if I wasn't doing what I was doing now and being some artsy fartsy, you know, whatever, and streaming, I think in another timeline I'd either be in culinary school or I would be doing forensics. I've always had a very deep interest in forensics. I love true crime stuff too. Maybe it's because that's all Amane Mama would watch whenever we'd, like, growing up. I remember waking up and we'd sleep in like a little room together, and the TV would be on, and I'd be freaked out because the TV would be talking about like a bunch of different cold cases or like some terrible torture that someone's gotten through. I could be Dexter. But yeah, at some point, instead of fearing it, I think I started to become a little bit more accustomed to it, so it was less scary. There's something about, you know how a woman can just sit there eating her breakfast? It's 7 a.m. in the morning and all, and she's listening to a podcast or watching a show, and it's just like, yeah, and the man was beheaded and his limbs were torn apart. It was like, the body was found in 5 different locations, rotting, and she just listens to stuff like that as she eats her breakfast. I feel like that's a girl thing. Why is true crime so popular with women? I mean, it is fascinating. It's like reading newspaper while eating breakfast. Your mom is like that, my mom's like that too. You know, yeah, well, I guess that's not as weird as people fangirling over serial killers. Oddly enough, I can't handle movie gore, but if I see like gory stuff like in real life, then it's not as bad. Probably because it's real, but in the movies, the sound effects and stuff are really intense. I don't really like it. So like the Saw movies and stuff like I don't handle body horror very well. I think the psychology of people who do stuff like that is interesting to look at. For listening to death metal, somebody found you morbid? What? Bewildering. Sometimes it's just music, lady. I'm gonna become a DJ. What do you mean? The Zodiac Killer is Ted Cruz. I thought we all knew that. It was an open secret. I know, I hate when movies zoom in on needles and stuff. Oh, it's so gross. Especially if it's like the stupid American Horror Story intro where it zooms in with the needle next to the eye. Absolutely not. I think not. When I think of Ted Cruz, there's a specific image of him where he has like a really big tonsil stone and he's like tonguing it on the outside of his mouth. That's what I think of. When like it was so gross, it stuck in my mind. Mach punch this! I have no idea what the butter cow is. This one's yummy though. Oh, I see those stickers here and there too. This man ate my son. I think it's hilarious. I have no idea like how deep the lore goes.